Hey, good morning, folks. I'm your host, BKP. It is time for Good Morning from the Office. We're North Georgia's only live online morning show. Josh, let's show everybody how they can contact the show. And there you go. There's our email and our phone number. Right here it is. You can text to me at any time during the program. And all the social media ways to follow the show. First and foremost, I'm very hopeful that you will be able to make it through your day. I want this to be an encouraging moment for America out there, and I want to hope that you'll be able to get through your day knowing you have not had an opportunity to see the president's tax returns. I hope you will be able to make it through the day knowing you have not had an opportunity to read the unredacted version of the Mueller report. I really hope you'll be able to get through the day and be okay. I really do. The New York Times, and this is just the beginning of what's about to happen, all right? So Robert Mueller, and whenever you have number 8 ready, go ahead and put it up. And then I want also 11. Okay, so whenever you have 8, just put it on the screen. So yesterday, Jerry Nadler, there you go. That's the chairman of the House Judiciary Committee. Okay, he authorized subpoena by, right down party line of the committee. They authorized a subpoena for the unredacted version, or unredacted, the complete report, grand jury testimony, everything and anything. You realize if they get the unredacted report, top national, maybe security, confidentiality, confidential stuff in there, whatever it may be. Do you realize when they get the full report, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez may get a copy? Is she going to get a copy? I don't know. I'm just, think out a little bit. Go through. We don't have time this morning. Go through the Judiciary Committee and look at the cast of clowns on the Democrat side that will have a copy of this report. It's a sad day. But anyhow, we know, and it's already started, if you have number 11, the New York Times wrote an article about nothing. So I have an alert, which many of us have alerts on our phones now on certain websites when something is breaking or there's a story up. So I get an alert last night. I don't know, what was it, 8:30, and I look at it's New York Times, okay? And I said, oh, okay. All right. So this morning at 4 a.m., I read this article, and as I assumed would happen, MSNBC and CNN started their day with it. I mean, they came right out of the box with this New York Times article like it's a news story. The special counsel's investigators had already written multiple summaries of the report, and some team members believe that Mr. Barr should have included more of their material in the 4-page letter he wrote on March 24th, laying out their main conclusions according to government officials familiar with the investigation. Now, this is how the entire article is written. There's not a name of any source. There's no idea who they're talking to here. But Mueller had an entire team. He had a staff. I mean, God, he probably had a whole floor of one of those office buildings in Washington, D.C. And they had secretaries, and they had secretaries, and they had assistants, and they had assistants, and there was prosecutors and all the above. So they're sitting around saying, Mueller could have, Barr could have put some more stuff in that report. There's some stuff in there that people are going to be interested in. But that made a New York Times article and started the day. This is definitely the beginning. They prepared the subpoena for the unredacted report. It's an absolute disgrace. And I hope you can make it through the day. Now, and I want to do this really, really quick. I want to throw this up here. Representative Jim Jordan of Ohio, number 22. You see the grin on that guy's face? He can't help it. He's in the Judiciary Committee. Okay? He's in the Judiciary Committee. He's a minority member there. And he hears Nadler and these crazy clowns, Democrats. And he said, look, I've been on this committee for 10 years. I have never seen anything like this. He can't help but just grin at these people. They're crazy. Flat crazy. Okay? And the American people know it. I know they do. Yesterday, they come out of the box with the security clearance. Okay? The White House. Remember the whistleblower that can't reach the top of the filing cabinet? Just saying, all right? What's her name? Anyhow, you remember she did the interview with NBC and the reporters saying, really? They did what? They took advantage of your physical, that you're not able to reach the top of the... What did they do? They would take the files and put them on top of the filing cabinet, knowing I couldn't reach there. Oh, okay. I wonder if when the whistleblower, they took the files and put them where she could not read, if they sit back in a room and laughed as she was jumping to try to get them. I mean, it's just an absolute joke in this country that our whistleblower couldn't reach the files. Anyhow, the security clearance of the White House, the family, okay? Now, it's the family. They want to bring down the whole entire Trump family. Everybody in there. So let me go to number 23. All right. Now, I want to pay attention to this one for a simple reason. And we're going to get to Stacey Abrams in just a minute. And we're going to get to kissing the domestic terrorist ring, Al Sharpton. Federal authorities investigating possible Chinese spying operation. Now, first of all, the spy that was caught, who was it? Mr. Bean? Who was it? Who is the spy here? I sure hope that this spy is not China's best. I sure hope they did not send their best to try to infiltrate Mar-a-Lago. But read the rest of it. Chinese spying operations targeting Trump and his family at Mar-a-Lago. Now, do you not find this is another one of those examples where the deep state media, you could read them, they are transparent because they're so easy to read. Don't you find it interesting that the Miami Herald and the deep state media, this is an awesome coincidence, that the same Monday morning they come out of the box and they're all concerned with security clearances of 25 in the White House, especially Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump in the White House. There's a whistleblower. The intelligence, the House Intelligence Committee, right? They have subpoenaed these documents, all right, on the security clearances, all the information. The same exact week, China sends their top spy. I'm just saying, okay? Now, we don't have time to get into this very deep, but look this up, this lady that goes in here to Mar-a-Lago and what she was doing. And you're going to tell me this is China's top spy? And look, what are they doing? Targeting Trump and his family. Same security breach on the same week they're discussing the security clearances of Trump and his family. Number 24, the Miami Herald. Federal authorities investigating possible Chinese spying operation targeting Trump and his family at Mar-a-Lago. And let me give you one more. This is the, I had maybe I didn't pull this up. Maybe those are the only two I pulled up. But I just want to say, if this is China's best spy ring, this is it. This is what you have. And now they're doing, I mean, it's 6 a.m. CNN's doing full reports. Forget the border right now, okay, for a minute. That's what they want you to do. Forget the border. CNN, MSN, they're doing ABC, they're doing full reports on Mar-a-Lago and how people enter there and the club members and who they are. I'm just saying. Just pay attention. Don't you think it's a coincidence that this lady walks in Mar-a-Lago, gets in, and she is the worst spy, okay, but targeting Trump and his family on the same exact week that the intelligence community or the intelligence committee is asking for all the documents on security clearances for Trump and his family. And interesting how those coincidences make their way into the deep state media. Another thing we're going to cover this morning, we got Carla's Corner at 8:30, and another thing we're going to cover between the 9 and 10 o'clock hour. How about this? All right. This is Congressman Neal. He's the number 17. Let me get a... Actually, I don't want that one right now, Josh. I'm sorry. I want the... I guess I'm going to go with that one. No, go with 14. All right. House Democrats seek 6 years of Trump's personal and business taxes. All right. They're trying to go through his business and his personal taxes. And again, I hope you can make it through the day. And now give me 17. This is Congressman Neal's statement on requesting President Trump's tax returns. Now, they have already sent a letter over. This is the Ways and Means. All these committees are really going after your President of the United States. You have the House Judiciary Committee subpoena on the unredacted copy of the Mueller report. You have the House Intelligence Committee wanting the security clearance files from the Trump White House. This is the Ways and Means Committee. Now, this falls under Treasury Secretary Mnuchin, Stephen Mnuchin, right? Is that his name? Secretary of the Treasury, the IRS. So they sent a letter. We have completed the necessary groundwork to request of this magnitude, and I am certain we are within our legitimate legislative, legal, and oversight rights. Okay, so they've sent that to the IRS. They're wanting to tear into Trump businesses and tax returns. Now, Steve Mnuchin will put a stop to it, all right? Put a stop to it, and it'll go through court. So everything's about to go through court, realistically, all right? And so there's a couple things here. Tax returns, security breach at Mar-a-Lago by China's top spy. Say that jokingly. Security clearances at the White House. Unredacted Mueller report so they could leak it on a daily basis. If you thought for 1 minute they are done with trying to remove the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, from office, If you think for 1 minute that they're not working as hard as they can trying to find and build that case for impeachment and that that's over. Now, will they overplay their hand? I don't know. That'll be determined at the ballot box with the voters. I, for one, think the American people have had it with the witch hunt in total, all right? I think when the average American person, and that would be me, I guess, I hope, hears about a tax return, people are out there saying, man, I hope it doesn't get to the point that they force our tax returns to be made public to just anybody that asks. And I know what you're going to say, but wait a minute, this is not just anybody. This is a Ways and Means Committee, and they have oversight authority in Congress. I get it. But it's just the thought out there of forcing people to show their tax returns. You do realize, and I will get past this really quickly, you do realize the American people elected Donald Trump as president of the United States without seeing the tax return, so they don't care. They do not care. And the Mueller report validated his election. They can't stand it. All right, so that's one thing. Let's go to number 27. All right. Now, this is Stacey Abrams. She's at the National Action Network kissing the ring of the domestic terrorist, Al Sharpton. Al Sharpton is a domestic terrorist in this country, and Stacey Abrams made it up there. Now, when you get a chance, listen. You got that video. It's not the best quality, but it's on Twitter. Play that Twitter video really quick of Stacey Abrams yesterday up there kissing the ring of the domestic terrorist, Al Sharpton.
Speak while you're standing, so you guys know. There we go. Only some people are paying attention. Okay. Well, first of all, Reverend Sharpton, thank you so much for this invitation. Mayor Morial, because I'm from Gulfport originally, so you're always Mayor Morial. But to the National Action Network, thank you so much for having me here this afternoon. I know you've heard from a lot of folks, and I think some of you know what I'm going to say. We had this little election back in 2018, and despite the final tally and the inauguration and the situation we find ourselves in, I do have one very affirmative statement to make. We won.
All right, she will not give up. She is started fair fight, but there's Stacey Abrams kissing the ring of Al Sharpton, okay, calling him Reverend Al. Now, the Stacey is on 26. I was listening this morning. Stacey Abrams on her political future. She was on MSNBC. She said she never said she would run with Joe Biden, all right? And it was a lot of fun yesterday because, watching her at the National Action Committee yesterday was a lot of fun because just 1 minute, please. I want to make sure that I'm not, okay. It was a lot of fun watching that yesterday because Stacey Abrams went sister. It was hilarious. She went sister up there. It depends on where she is at. She has the Hillary Clinton. You know, when Hillary did the Southern accent, she went up there. She was the sister in the room. Just say, you watch it and then come back and tell me. But the point, she said, I'm running for something, okay? Now, you want to pay attention because I want to highlight a couple things here. You want to pay attention to what the Democrats are really doing in this primary season, okay? Their need to motivate voters in states that give them a better opportunity is the game plan, all right? It's absolutely the game plan. I think I'm on this, and I think all of the candidates, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I think all of the candidates in the Democrat race are going to motivate, the goal is to motivate every Democrat voter. If you get to the end, okay, and one individual candidate wins the primary or wins the nomination for a Democrat. Now listen to me, see if I'm right or wrong here. I'd love for you to challenge this or tell me what you think. If you have one nominee at the end, obviously, for the Democrat Party to run against Donald J. Trump, and everybody sincerely, I'm going to say sincerely, kisses the ring of that nominee, then you've motivated every possible Democrat voter out there. Because every candidate, you always say, this candidate brings this to the table. This candidate brings this to the table. This candidate has this kind of support. Now, last year in the Democrat primary, and I just want to say this, okay? Last year in the Democrat primary, you have to remember, I mean, last time when Hillary ran against Trump, you have to remember, Democrats were not enthused with Hillary Clinton, right? We know that. It's a given, right? I know you're saying, tell us something we don't know. They were not enthused with her. But to make matters worse, it was a given to her. Bernie was cheated. Bernie supporters walked away, even though Bernie Sanders got, okay? Even though Bernie Sanders got a national speaking spot at the convention, even though Bernie Sanders came out and kissed Hillary's ring, all the above, it didn't change his supporters not being enthusiastic about the ticket, the Democrat ticket, and trying to elect that candidate. But see, I don't know, every candidate, do you realize every single candidate for the Democrats that has come out does one or two things? Represents a base and represents a state. Now, some of the candidates that are coming out are representing a state stronger than a base. But every single candidate the Democrats are bringing out energizes a group. A group. Watch and see. What does Hickenlooper think? Why is Hickenlooper in the race? Do you think the former governor of Colorado, Hickenlooper, can win president of the United States? No. But what? They think they can flip Republicans. They can get Colorado. Do you think she will get in the race because she thinks she can be president of the United States? No. They want her just to energize the vote that's in Georgia. Even if she runs for Senate, we'll talk about that in a minute. They want her to energize. Do you think Buttigieg is going to win the nominee out there in South Bend, Indiana, the mayor? I don't know. But where's he from? Indiana. Energize the base. Even in red states, they want to energize the Democrat vote. You see, I want to say this, and I know this is not going to be proven till later, okay? But in 2018, this is what Democrats did. They put candidates on the ballot. Good, bad, pot-smoking, hippie, tie-dye wearing, long-haired hippie freaks. Whatever. It didn't matter. They were on the ballot. We saw that right here in Georgia. I mean, Doug Collins, Congressman Doug Collins, is becoming a national figure, a top Republican. He calls this show all the time. 9th Congressional. He had an opponent. They put a Democrat on all the Georgia House seat opponents. Senate seats, Georgia Senate opponents. That's what the Democrats did nationwide, is put candidates, no matter what, to try to pull out some votes in the deepest, darkest corners of your state. It's the same process. Because you realize no matter who the nominee is, the rest are going to go home and campaign for the nominee. They're going to, I got a feeling it's nothing like Hillary Clinton, and all of these candidates are going to sincerely support the nominee. And it's all a setup to inspire and motivate the Democrats to get out. I just don't think it's a fluke that we're going to get 20, 25 Democrat opponents. All right? They're all lining up for the same thing. All right? Every last one. Stacey Abrams said on MSNBC this morning, no to Joe. She never did talk to Joe Biden about being second. Now here's something for Georgia, okay? She just said on MSNBC, Morning Joe at about 7:45, I watched it before our show started, that she was able to do something. This woman said she was able to do something in Georgia that had not been done in an enormous amount of years, she said. She was able to bring in white rural voters. That she increased Democrat white rural voters because she knew of their need for hospitals and broadband in those areas. Did you see Stacey Abrams up here in North Georgia? I didn't. She said, I'm running for something. Stacey Abrams said, I'm running for something. Okay? I'm telling you, David Perdue, we've said it here for a long time. Stacey says, I'm running for something. I want to show you really quickly right here. Give me number 29. Okay? These are the 2020 Democratic Contenders first quarter raising. Former Representative Francis O'Rourke, 9.4 million in 18 days. Okay? So those front runner is still Bernie with 18.2. And number 7, there is your Democrat contender so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Buttigieg is planning 15, and there's going to be many more than that. So I'm going to be right back. It's time for Carla's Corner right after these messages. And at 9 o'clock, we're going to discuss this and many more things. Don't fall for this Democrat trick. I tell you, Republicans, we got to get to work now. President said we have to work. I'm your host, BKP. Be right back with Carla's Corner right after these messages.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Better days ahead. We're all about truck discounts at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. Now save up to $14,000 off new Silverados or up to $8,000 off new Chevy Colorados. The new truck inventory is huge, but the discounts are even bigger, with thousands in savings guaranteed. So when you think trucks, think Days Chevrolet in Jasper, the North Georgia Mountains #1 volume Chevy dealer, where new Chevy trucks cost less.
Better days ahead, Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
In 1981, Reid Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Don't miss out on the March Madness sale at North Georgia Ford. That's right, up to $20,000 off on select F-150, $7,250 off on all the new Ford Focus. New 18 models are clearly red tag marked and drastically reduced, again, price to sell, again, at North Georgia Ford. It's the place to be, so get on up there as part of the March Madness sale through the end of March. 0% interest for rebates available on most new inventory at North Georgia Ford.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Elijah next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Elijah next to Walmart.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellijay, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Do you feel like healthcare has become too impersonal?
3 times an hour, I'll get you in, I'll get you out.
At Lifetime Medical Center, you're more than a number. We get to know you, not just your medical issues. Dr. Alana Kent is board certified in family practice and offers same-day appointments. She and her staff treat conditions from minor to chronic issues. Lifetime Medical Center, convenient to Jasper and Blue Ridge.
This may sting a little.
Welcome to Mountain Valley Motors. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat vehicles available, plus a wide selection of quality used vehicles. Located at 7535 Appalachian Highway in Blue Ridge, we treat the needs of each individual customer with paramount concern. We know that you have high expectations, and as a car dealer, we enjoy the challenge of meeting and exceeding those standards each and every time. Allow us to demonstrate our commitment to excellence. Our experienced sales staff is eager to share its knowledge and enthusiasm with you. We encourage you to browse our online inventory, schedule a test drive, and investigate financing options. Visit us online or call us at 706-516-1053.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in Ellijay, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Hey, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. It took us a couple minutes to get back because Carla had to get the munchkins out of the bed.
I had more than
Am
that.
I going to get in trouble for calling them munchkins? Are they going to?
I don't know. That's not my problem.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so it's spring break. Carla brought the whole family this morning.
I tried to get Charlie to go.
Oh, my God, that would have been great.
You know, I didn't have a way to get here exactly.
Good morning. It's time for Carla's Corner. You know, I have... Before we get started, I want to see if I can get your approval on something because I have to get everybody's approval.
Oh.
Okay.
You know, I'm pretty easy to approve.
Next. Now, our friends at the Gilmer County Library have nicely made mention several times that you, not me, you have not invited them here.
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah.
You. Okay. And we have, it's Smokey the Bear's 75th birthday.
Uh-huh.
Smokey is 70.
We have free Smokey
please don't
the Bear
yawn.
stickers.
Please don't yawn on the set.
Sorry.
So it's Smokey the Bear's 75th birthday. And Firewise, we're going to have them on next week. We're going to be talking about forest fire prevention and safety. So I just thought what we would do is just take the whole thing over to the library, just the whole show, everything.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I'm going to go over there this afternoon, and this week and talk to them about just doing the whole thing there, everything. That means you can bring props. You could bring. We'll have plenty of room. So if you want to bring a guest, you want to bring friends, or friend. I don't know if I want to make that plural.
How many friends are you bringing?
I don't know. We will see. But we're going to do the whole, if the library, we're going to take it to the library. So prepare for Gilmer Library Thursday next week, if I can pull this thing off.
I have free Smokey the Bear stickers.
You got free Smokey the Bear stickers? Well, maybe people can come because we're going to be at the library and they can come to the show and get a free Smokey the Bear picture right there, or sticker.
How do you prevent people from just walking into the show?
We will prevent it. I will have security and staff all around.
Okay.
It's going to be a big production.
Okay.
How are you? What's going on?
It's spring break. It was Thursday. Then I had issues, but it's okay. I'm here.
That's what you got? That's what you got? It is spring break.
It is spring break.
It's almost time for Easter eggs.
It is almost time for Easter eggs, and I have Easter egg information. I've finally gotten some Easter egg information. So,
I've been wearing Easter colors.
I see that.
Thank you. What's so wrong with that? I like my pastels.
Hey, you know what we should do?
No, what should we do?
We should is that Easter Sunday? So on Thursday the 18th, which is not next Thursday for the whole Smokey Bear thing, but the next Thursday, I should make you color eggs.
Why should I color eggs? Do you want to do it right here? We'll bring some eggs and we'll color them?
Yeah. Yes.
Decorate them right on the
As
side?
Abby would say, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Do you guys vote for that? All right, they voted for it. So, okay, in 2 weeks we will color eggs right here
I'll
on the
even
side.
bring you that little clear wax pencil that you can write stuff, and you can I'll even let you get a little out of the lines, you can write stuff on your eggs, and then you can
I'm going to write stuff.
and keep your eggs displayed.
You know what kind of egg I'm going to do.
I know what you're gonna do.
Okay, come on, moving right along.
So, there is an Easter egg hunt on Tuesday, April 16th from 5 to 7 at Chick-fil-A. They'll have 2 egg hunts, ages 5 and under and ages 6 to 12. They'll have a petting zoo, cow train, and other activities. That was April 16th. That's not this coming up Tuesday, but the Tuesday after. And then Pleasant Grove Baptist Church is partnering with the Gilmer Rec Department to do a community Easter egg hunt. They'll have free hot dogs, chips, and drinks, ages birth to 8th grade. That is Sunday, April 14th at the Recreation Department Fields 5, 6A, and 6B at 5 p.m. They will have over 5,000 Easter eggs to hunt. We've done this in the past, and so it's a lot of fun. They kind of section everything off so the eggs are hidden by your age group or whatever, and they put cool prizes in the eggs and candy and whatever. It's pretty cool, fun little egg hunt. And they also have prizes that include a $100 Walmart gift card, and every child that registered gets a free gift. So, again, that's April 14th. So I wanted to mention that.
I know we're in April, and you will say to me sometimes, wait, we're going to be doing that next week, week after next, whatever. But I really enjoy what's coming up, the Apple Blossom Festival.
Yes.
You knew I was going to say that, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay, what do we got?
Yes.
It could, because right now is time if you want to be a vendor. Are the vendor slots already gone?
Vendor slots are full.
Gone
this
already?
This is the earliest we've ever got been full on vendors. But you know, because
And for our viewers, this is actually a new festival. We're only 4 years.
Six.
Is it 6 years?
This will be the
Oh,
sixth
don't
year.
say 6 years. But anyhow, still yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's what I said.
this is still a fairly new festival.
It's a young festival.
And it's small, but something that's very enjoyable right there over at the chamber headquarters now. At headquarters.
Some people are calling it our East LJ office.
No, I like headquarters.
Headquarters.
Meet me at headquarters. Okay.
I do like headquarters.
You like that? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's headquarters.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, let's go with that. That's it. Done. Right here. Look at, we're doing things.
Yeah.
Right here.
So Apple Blossom Festival is the first week in May. I will do a quick plug for it. It's free admission, pet friendly, free kids activity. Piedmont Mountainside Hospital sponsors it, and that way kids can come and they can do bounce houses, rock climbing wall, face painting. All of that is free. LJ Rocks Cut does the rock painting. The Army Corps of Engineers is going to be doing water safety this year for the kids, and have like free coloring books and things like that. We have a publisher that writes children. She's a local author, and she is going to have a story time section. So we'll have lots of free activities for kids.
Yeah, it is with the pet friendly. What we do over there, FetcherNews.com, FYNTV.com, we put up a tent every year, and we have water out front stop. We really enjoy that weekend, and we just blow it up on social media and have so much fun. A lot of people bring their dogs. They stop by, say hello to us. We keep the dog treats out, and we keep the water up there. We take pictures of your pooch. You and your pooch. We'll blow them up on social media. We have so much fun that weekend. Okay?
It's awesome.
Now let me tell you this quick story. Okay? Now this is year 6. Right, so for 5 years, we have had, for 3 years, we had the same exact spot, because that's just the way I am.
Yes.
And then they moved us.
Like this much.
I know, but that stressed me out that year. And I like my spot. But you remember how stressed out I was because I had to go over and look for myself. They moved our spot, and it may have just been a little, but that stressed me out that we moved our spot. So we're basically in the same. It is better now. I just wanted to say. Well, people might wonder if we're going to be in the same place, and with you setting people up, there's no telling where you'll set me up at.
I'm good. But this event is a smaller festival. We have about 67-ish vendors. And it's all on the street right there adjacent to 515 in front of our office. Walking distance to restaurants. We do have some delicious food snack vendors. Albert's Bowl of Peanuts, kettle corn, lemonade, Italian ice, roasted corn, I'm trying to think what all, roasted nuts. I can't even think of all of it. There's so much.
Well, you just say Albert's boiled peanuts like Albert's boiled peanuts, but no. He may break out a new flavor. Albert has dill. He has bacon flavored. I know all of them.
Regular flavor.
Huh?
I've learned to just love his regular.
Oh,
flavor.
yes. The traditional
When he started
original
canning those
is
bad
great.
boys, I was set.
What?
He started canning those bad boys, and now I'm set.
All right, Albert has the dill, bacon. He has the hot and spicy.
You keep saying dill, not dill like the spice, like dill pickle.
Okay, I'm sorry. Dill pickle.
Just make sure people understand. They're pickle flavored.
What else we got going on? Anything left to do this week? Kids are home. Are you two behaving? Okay.
It's a chill week, but
I had to ask.
They're being all right.
There you go. Okay.
We had to go to the beach last weekend. It was cold.
It was cold.
The first day was nice, and then after that it was cold. But Abby's cheer team, Georgia Tumble and Cheer, which is right here in LJ, did get a bid to summit at Disney, which is something that they worked all year to accomplish, and it's the first time that this gym has had a team that's been able to go to summit, so it's very exciting.
That's great.
So just be on the lookout. If I'm walking around with an offering plate, that's because I got to send a kid to Disney at the last minute. But yeah, there's also, I would want to do a shout out. If any of you guys have church services, I know we have Orchard Church's Easter on the Field, and I've also seen Calvary Ways Baptist Church has Easter services, and then the First Baptist Church will do their annual Passion Play. But any of those Easter activities, please send those to us. Fetch Your News, they'll share them with us, vice versa. We just want to know what's going on during Easter and help promote your Easter activities.
Now, when do the kids go back to school?
Monday.
Monday. Okay, so they were out this week.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're almost out of time. We have time, but we're almost out. You've not mentioned anything to do with wine. Is that because why? I mean, I'm just wondering, is there something that you just decided not to? I mean, generally, I don't think if we go back 98 episodes.
So one of our ambassadors with the chamber, and she's super awesome. She's my hero. Deborah, she works for Lowe's, and she did Spring Wine Highway up. She got every one of her holes punched on her card, which means she went to every vineyard that participated in Spring Wine Highway, which is incredible. She is my hero.
Well, let me ask you a question.
So I lived vicariously through her, and she is, I think, wined out.
So anyhow, last week was the last week for the Spring Wine Highway.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
So,
last weekend.
Right, last weekend. So it's really funny because weekend before last, I told you on the show last week, I was talking to a friend, and they were going to. So this past Saturday morning, I called somebody up. Saturday morning, I pick a friend and sit on the porch and say, "Hey, how are you?" So I call this friend up.
Why are you not doing that segment?
What?
Pick a friend on the porch and sit on the porch.
We'll get to that. So anyhow,
write that down. That's a good idea.
So I'm sitting out on the porch, and I'm talking to a friend of mine on the phone. I call and say, "Hey, how you doing this Saturday morning?" And drinking a cup of coffee, and I'm doing good. Well, you sound like you're in a rush. Yes, I am. This is the last weekend for Spring Wine Highway, and I'm. God, this was 2 Saturdays in a row.
You gotta get your
that
money
I called somebody and they were going
out of those cards.
And the vineyards up here in North Georgia are just amazing. It's beautiful weather. We are getting to the weather up here in North Georgia. We're sitting outside and enjoying. I've been trying to sit outside for the past couple weeks and enjoy
it. Cold here while we were gone.
Exactly. The wind is tough. It's a little chill. It's hard, But now, realistically, it's enjoyable. It's really enjoyable to sit outside. The vineyards all have great views and great atmosphere. The majority of all the vineyards have music outside now.
Yep.
On the weekends. So, anything else?
We have our network luncheon next week. Our speaker is our sheriff, so definitely come, and we're getting an update from our sheriff at our network luncheon. You do need to register for that. You could just call our office or go to our website to register for our network luncheon.
So, and who is the sponsor next week?
Oh, you would ask me that.
I want to know. The people want to know.
Hold on.
The people demand answers.
It is Emma Cole at EMC.
I already knew that. They have the greatest outage map.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? I'm serious. That's what I have. If the power is out, I go to the outage map, and I can even see when the little guy's working.
Yeah, it's just
Sorry.
it's amazing.
Sorry. What's wrong with you in there? Anyhow, folks, next week, the network... I've asked you twice. I have asked twice for you not to yawn on... Okay, as we drag Carla out of bed to get here, and not quite enough coffee yet this morning on her corner. Okay, zero, the kids are saying. Don't forget the network lunch. Sheriff Stacey Nicholson will be given an update in the county, and you got to register now for that network lunch. And all the things we talked about this morning, let's go to the website. You can find that on the calendar of events, everything we've spoke about. Now, the one thing we want to let you know there, you see the phone number and the contact. Any churches out there, we want to let you know, any churches out there, if you're having a Good Friday service or any kind of special events through the Easter holiday there on Sunday or multiple services, anything you want to announce, contact the chamber right there, and there's the number. Let them know through the holiday. And also, any calendar, any events there, you can click right there. All of the categories come up and information. And may I ask, will there be a page just for, is there a page just for Apple Blossom, or what do they do?
Oh, yeah, if you go to our annual, that's calendar events. There's an annual events thing.
There's annual events.
And it'll be in the blog. Yeah, it's like on every page. And there's an ad.
Okay, all right. So you'll find it there. All there on the chamber.
I gotta get my ad on yours. I haven't done that yet.
Yes.
I just realized that.
You think you could stay awake long enough to discuss that later?
That. Yeah, I need to send
okay.
it to Lisa.
If we can,
she just does it. Actually, I'll just send it to Sam.
If we can get you to little chipper here, okay. Let me wrap this up. I almost forgot. I got to tell them where headquarters is, because that HQ. All right, if you're traveling north, you can find HQ there. The Chamber Welcome Center, Gilmer Chamber Welcome Center there on the right-hand side on northbound of 515. Big green sign says Gilmer Chamber. You can stop in there. There's the main office. And then if you're downtown in downtown Ellijay on the square, we have our new opened, beautiful downtown Welcome Center right there on the corner in a big sign there now, too. Mm-hmm. Big sign says welcome.
We're getting
center.
A bigger sign.
We don't have a big sign.
Well, the banner's on the frame. We're getting an actual sign that goes in the frame.
Oh,
so it's just a banner
there's
right
a big sign right now. There's a banner, and we're getting the big sign.
The sign will go into the frame of the sign.
Downtown Welcome Center, folks.
I'm excited about that.
I'm your host, BKP, and don't forget, these segments are all on our YouTube channel, FYN TV, Fetch Your News YouTube channel. Click on the playlist there and check out Carla's Corner. And we're glad to have the two young ladies here with us this morning. So I got to take a break, say hello to my little friends out there, and hope this one can get some coffee and wake up. We'll be right back after these messages.
In 1981, Reid Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Don't miss out on the March Madness sale at North Georgia Ford. That's right, up to $20,000 off on select F-150, $7,250 off on all the new Ford Focus. New 18 models are clearly red tag marked and drastically reduced, again, price to sell, again, at North Georgia Ford. It's the place to be, so get on up there as part of the March Madness sale through the end of March. 0% interest or rebates available on most new inventory at North Georgia Ford.
I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellijay, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Do you feel like healthcare has become too impersonal?
3 times an hour, I'll get you in, I'll get you out.
At Lifetime Medical Center, you're more than a number. We get to know you, not just your medical issues. Dr. Alana Kent is board certified in family practice and offers same-day appointments. She and her staff treat conditions from minor to chronic issues. Lifetime Medical Center, convenient to Jasper and Blue Ridge.
This may sting a little.
Welcome to Mountain Valley Motors. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat vehicles available, plus a wide selection of quality used vehicles. Located at 7535 Appalachian Highway in Blue Ridge, we treat the needs of each individual customer with paramount concern. We know that you have high expectations, and as a car dealer, we enjoy the challenge of meeting and exceeding those standards each and every time. Allow us to demonstrate our commitment to excellence. Our experienced sales staff is eager to share its knowledge and enthusiasm with you. We encourage you to browse our online inventory, schedule a test drive, and investigate financing options. Visit us online or call us at 706-516-1053.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in Ellijay, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair, and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Ace is your healthful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge, we have your new house in stock.
Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Better days ahead.
We're all about truck discounts at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. Now save up to $14,000 off new Silverados or up to $8,000 off new Chevy Colorados. The new truck inventory is huge, but the discounts are even bigger with thousands in savings guaranteed. So when you think trucks, think Days Chevrolet in Jasper, the North Georgia Mountains #1 volume Chevy dealer, where new Chevy trucks cost less.
Better days ahead. Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Hey, good morning, folks. We're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Let's tell people how to contact us throughout our day. And there is our social media ways that you can follow the show. My email address right there, and also the phone number, which you can text and call. If you would like to be on the show, just send me a text message, and we'll see if we can't get you on here. Oh, I missed the call. Text me, man. All right. So, that being said, while the media is, deep state media, is wanting to see Trump's tax returns, we're hoping that you're getting through a beautiful day without seeing the president's tax returns, without knowing all the inner workings of the Trump businesses, and hopefully you will make it home this evening not knowing what's in the redacted report, Robert Mueller report. And we have found out recently that Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump have security clearances, that they bypassed the rules, and the president of the United States granted them those security clearances with the whistleblower that's not very tall that had to jump because they put the security clearance files in the White House on a filing cabinet and she couldn't reach them. This is not a joke. There's so many times when I come on and I say something like that, that somebody out there will maybe even turn me off and say, I'm not going to listen to his silly rants. That's nothing I said is a joke. There's an interview with a lady that works in, okay? Now, she was in the Obama administration. She was in the security clearance office where they go through and they put the paperwork and they put the file together. She worked there for 10 years, meaning she has been in the deep state now for 10 years or 17 years. Did she say 17 years? I don't know. But that's how long she has been a member of the deep state, okay? Compiling security clearances to work for the President of the United States. She's very short, and she can't reach the top of the filing cabinet, and there is an interview where she said the way they treated her in that office, they put the files on the top where she couldn't reach them. Considering you're trying to make it through your day, we are cutting through all that, and focusing a little bit on the next election. Now, we have wondered, and the answer is now, we now have the answer, okay? There is an interview this morning on Morning Joe with Minka Brzezinski. Give me number 26. Where this lady said, I'm running for something. Okay? I'm running for something. Now, she has never conceded the race. Never has. She still contends that it was stolen from the people of Georgia, not her, the people of Georgia. She still contends that she is the, she should be the governor. She still contends that she should be the one signing legislation or vetoing legislation in Georgia now as the governor. She talked yesterday when she was kissing the ring of the domestic terrorist Al Sharpton. The road is long, she said. My grandmother died 92 years old, and she was able to see, my grandmother, 92-year-old grandmother, was able to see me become the first female African-American, I'm going to throw in lesbian, okay, African-American lesbian, okay, to run for the office of governor in Georgia. But she died, my 92-year-old grandmother died, not getting to see me. She did not live to see me take oath of office. And that was, she feels that's taken from her and you. Next, I am running for something. Now, let me go here because Democrats have to identify as something, okay? They all do. So, right now, let's go to number 28. Buttigieg, okay? Buttigieg to hold hometown rally on April 14th. So, on April 14th, the day before tax day, this mayor of South Bend, Indiana, along with his husband, oh yeah, they'll be on stage. They'll be on stage, and I don't care how you feel about it. When they get done, he's going to come up on stage and they're going to smooch it out and everything, and then he's going to give a speech to the crowd, and then his husband or wife, whatever the hell he is going to come up, and they're going to hold hands, and they're going to put their hands in the air and raise them like they just don't care, and then they might have even an exit smooch that MSNBC will show you multiple times over and over again. CNN will do a segment April 14th. They'll be at the round table. Can you not see the love and just the love that'll be in the White? They'll do a round table of the first gay man and gay first lady, whatever the hell they're going to be if elected, in the White House. I mean, could you see the little gay guy zipping through the White House talking about the Christmas decorations this year? Our Christmas decorations. We have a new line of Christmas ornaments. Okay, damn, how the hell did I get off on that? Let me get back and focus here. But he's white, they identify, he's white, gay. But this one here is a one-upper. Number 26, she's a one-upper, man. Black, female, lesbian, you name it. She checks off all the boxes, this one here. So anyhow, Stacey Abrams said this morning, we could say with no jokes, she said this morning, I am running for something, okay? That's when the MSNBC crowd went into a takedown, along with Claire McCaskill, went into a takedown of none other than David Perdue, number 30, and they discussed David Perdue and his ties to Donald Trump. So I don't know what the Perdue campaign is preparing for. I did not hear Stacey Abrams lean. if she's leaning, oh my God, if that woman's leaning, just think of it. The size of that woman, if she leans one way or the other, that's totally wrong. That was totally wrong out of me. I understand. I apologize if I've offended anybody. I'm like Joe Biden. Joe says he's going to change. Joe says he understands the social norms are different. I'm going to have to get with that. I can't say some of the things I used to say. I'm going to have to change. So if Stacey Abrams is leaning one way or the other, A, don't be close to her, or B, she's leaning towards Senate. This morning, if you hear her talk, she's not leaning as strong towards president because she said if she runs for president, that could be done in the fall. She could do that still in the fall. But Senate really came up. And she says, I'm running for something. So Stacey Abrams said, I'm running for something. I think it will be the Senate. David Perdue will have to get ready. Now, there's a lot of other names out there. A lot of other names. All right? This is what I told you earlier in the morning. Number 7. Okay, the Democrats know the only chance to possibly beat Trump. When I say only, they've got a small window. People like Trump. Trump's doing very well with the people. The American people like the President of the United States. Okay? The American people know it has to be some sort of joke. A security breach at Mar-a-Lago. Really, that's China's top spy, Mr. Bean. But look at the candidates here. Now, Cory Booker, right? Blackmail, gay blackmail. That's my opinion, damn it. I just think rumors have it. But possibly gay black man, okay. Castro, Latino vote, right? I can't see the guy there because I don't know the guy in the third because my screen is very fuzzy. Let's go. Gillibrand, New York. Dumb white women. Damn, I'm going to struggle through this. Let's see. There's, what's his name? Inslee, right? Washington State. A environmentalist. I mean, he is a Green New Deal guy. He is a climate change guy. Klobuchar, maybe moderate there. Hickenlooper from Colorado, former governor. Nice draw for Colorado voters, Democrat voters. A little on the moderate side. Maybe they need a moderate vote in Colorado because the moderate vote may flip to Republican this time. So Hickenlooper, what's he in there? Kamala Harris. Now they're trying to sell and they're trying to convince you that Kamala Harris is African-American woman, right? Because see, if they do not, right now, if Stacey Abrams does not get in, the only one they're selling right now as an African-American woman is Kamala Harris, and I understand like is her dad white and her mom's Indian, but she's not African-American, but she has O'Rourke, rock star, God's, young guy. You see Texas? Can you see Texas from O'Rourke's house? Texas. Sanders will push the socialist narrative. Warren, bring down corporations, bring down the rich. Elizabeth Warren. The list goes on. Buttigieg out there in Indiana. What I'm getting to and very, very seriously getting to is I do not think it is a I'm gonna differ with some of the bigger shows out there in some of the reasons there's going to be 20, 25 contenders. There's still possibility of Terry McAuliffe getting in. Okay, that's spoke of. So this morning, when you listen, I'm just saying, folks, pay attention to me on this one, please. When you listen to the deep state media, they throw some things out so you will hear it. Now, I'm not a scientist. I've never studied some things in with memory, but I do know There's reasons why some things are said, and I do know there's reasons why. There's a way that you hear it, that you retain it, and it starts to sink in as it moves forward. That's Terry McAuliffe. Why this morning on MSNBC, when they were talking about Democrat contenders with Claire McCaskill and some others, they were having their morning Democrat. Why do you think, as they were we'll get to Biden in just a minute. We're going to get to Joe Biden. Why do you think when they were stretching the field out, Terry McAuliffe's name came up as a possibility? Because he's a former governor of Virginia. Guess what? He won the governor's office twice in Virginia, right? That means there's dumbass people in Virginia that'll vote for him. What does that mean? Because the president thinks he can flip Virginia. I think you can flip Virginia. Republicans think they may turn Virginia red. Why? Because of Lord Fairfax. Justin Fairfax, that allegedly sexually assaulted 2 women that can't get any airtime. Let me tell you something. If you are a woman today and Joe Biden slapped you on the back, okay? If you're a woman today and Joe Biden just put his hand on your shoulder, you can get all the free airtime. You can Michael Avenatti it. That's what we call it now. CNN, you do something, you can Michael Avenatti it. You can just lie, cheat, and steal, and CNN will run you for a week. But the 2 ladies that are allegedly accusing Lord Fairfax, Lieutenant Governor of Georgia, which happens to be a black male, Justin Fairfax, of not touching them on the shoulder, not putting their arm around her, not caressing the shoulders and kissing them on the back of the head. I mean, taking their head and whoom, and you ain't coming up for air, baby. Hey, what the hell? I get so damn tired when you get upset with me. You watch the interview. You watch the interview of that lady and what she was gagging and everything with Lord Fairfax. Yeah. But Fairfax says it's consensual. She was enjoying it. I can't help it. I get so damn tired when you get mad at me. Watch the interviews, hear what people say, and then just tell me, where am I wrong? This is the kind of nasty, no good garbage these no good, corrupt pieces of garbage Democrats out there. I mean, the hypocrisy. Oh, but Joe rubbed them on the shoulders. Joe rubbed them on the shoulders. Fairfax, I ain't saying no more. So you got, but let's get back to the point. Terry McAuliffe, why you have his name in Virginia? Because you got Lord Fairfax. And who else you have? You have old Ralph Northern, the blackface, kill 'em babies governor. I kill 'em your baby. That's my new campaign. I wear blackface, and I'm going to tell you, you don't want that baby? I kill him. I'm a doctor. I kill him your baby. That's my campaign strategy. Yeah, you have him, I kill him. That's my doctor. It's right on my door. I keep him comfortable for just a couple minutes. You don't want him? Too. I'll do away with him right there. I'm sorry. Oh, really? That's being silly? Have you listened, folks? These people are sick. Oh, no, but Joe caressed one on the shoulders one day. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Not a one of them are saying, the accusers, that it was a sexual contact. It was just inappropriate. Joe held that hug just 1 minute too long. I mean, there's that point where it's like, how are you, man? And you need to let go. Joe doesn't know that line. The social norms have changed. But why Terry McAuliffe? Because Virginia could go red. Names coming up. So let me just say this, and I'll wrap this up. I come back with some more. The Democrats, I think you're going to hear it here first, no matter how ludicrous you think this is. The Democrats are energized, if you look at this right here, do you think it's going to turn into 30 Democrats just because? No. The Democrats are going to have a candidate run for president, And every single state they think they can flip, every single demographic, every single identity, black, gay, white, gay, environmentalist, Green New Deal, bring down corporations. You make a list of everything out there, and there's going to be a candidate that's going to stir that base. And they're all going to sing Kumbaya when they're done. They're all going to come out over affectionately, okay? They're all going to come out over affectionately for the nominee. Because another thing you're looking at there is different than Hillary. This is much different than Hillary Clinton. The deep state's taking another direction. You see what happens with Hillary losing, and they thought she wouldn't. A coup in this country. But now that the coup has not worked at this time, they got another game plan, okay? And the deep state, you also could be looking at some cabinet members. Absolutely, a lot of these people are going to run, and then they're going to make cabinet position deals. They think they can beat Trump. They're going to make cabinet position deals, and the next Democrat administration, and they're going to sing Kumbaya. They did not sing Kumbaya behind Hillary, and that's why you're going to get 30-plus candidates. I'm just telling you, pay attention. We'll work on this as things go. And could you do me a favor, when you actually hear this somewhere else, when somebody picks up on this strategy that Democrats have, it's part of it, let me know. Okay? When we come back, is that China's best spy to just get caught in there? What a coincidence. And then kissing the ring, the domestic terrorist, kissing the ring. And we got a strange story out of Arkansas this morning. It's hilarious, folks. I think it's so funny. And we'll bring that up right after these messages. Take us to break, Josh.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair, and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge, we have your new house in stock.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
We're all about about truck discounts at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. Now save up to $14,000 off new Silverados or up to $8,000 off new Chevy Colorados. The new truck inventory is huge, but the discounts are even bigger with thousands in savings guaranteed. So when you think trucks, think Days Chevrolet in Jasper, the North Georgia Mountains #1 volume Chevy dealer, where new Chevy trucks cost less.
Better days ahead, Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
In 1981, Reid Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Don't miss out on the March Madness sale at North Georgia Ford. That's right, up to $20,000 off on select F-150, $7,250 off on all the new Ford Focus. New 18 models are clearly red tag marked and drastically reduced. Again, price to sell again at North Georgia Ford. It's the place to be, so get on up there as part of the March Madness sale through the end of March. 0% interest or rebates available on most new inventory at North Georgia Ford.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Elijah next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Elijah next to Walmart.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Elijah, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Do you feel like healthcare has become too impersonal?
8 times an hour, I'll get you in, I'll get you out.
At Lifetime Medical Center, you're more than a number. We get to know you, not just your medical issues. Dr. Alana Kent is board certified in family practice and offers same-day appointments. She and her staff treat conditions from minor to chronic issues. Lifetime Medical Center, convenient to Jasper and Blue Ridge.
This may sting a little.
Welcome to Mountain Valley Motors. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat vehicles available, plus a wide selection of quality used vehicles. Located at 7535 Appalachian Highway in Blue Ridge, we treat the needs of each individual customer with paramount concern. We know that you have high expectations, and as a car dealer, we enjoy the challenge of meeting and exceeding those standards each and every time. Allow us to demonstrate our commitment to excellence. Our experienced sales staff is eager to share its knowledge and enthusiasm with you. We encourage you to browse our online inventory, schedule a test drive, and investigate financing options. Visit us online or call us at 706-516-1053.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Okay, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. We have a great show coming up at 10 o'clock. Every Thursday at 10 o'clock, we have the Freedom Zone. Put Candace's card up there if you could do that for me. Every Thursday at 10 o'clock, we have a new show, 30 minutes, and it's the Freedom Zone with Candace, the truth set free. This is Candace's fourth show, and it's coming along. I tell you what, the development in this show is awesome. We're excited about it, and Candace wanted to do a show early on, and we've worked on it for a long time. And hey, I'm telling you, if you want to do a show, if you think out there, I'd like to do a 30-minute show once a week or daily, put the card back up just for a second because I want to show people something. It's every Thursday at 10. You get in touch with me every Thursday at 10 a.m. Live right here. And also give me the social media way, all the social media ways. This is the way Candace now has. You can come back to me. All of her social media is set up now. So you can follow the show and her on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Josh is going to show you that in just a minute when we get it going here. There you go, the Freedom Zone with Candace, the truth set free. You can follow her at FYNTV Candace, Instagram. There's her email, FYNTVCandace@gmail.com, if you want to ever send her an email on any of her content or anything going on. And that's the way to find her on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and email Candace. Again, at 10 a.m. this morning. Great new show on Thursdays. All right, bring it back here. Now, go to number 2, the domestic terrorist, Al Sharpton, okay? The National Action Network. Now, without taking too much time, if you don't know what the National Action Network stands for, it's the National Shakedown. We will attack you. We are terrorists. We're a domestic terrorist group. What they do is they're supported. If you go and look at their support, and I don't want to bring up any names. I thought I had it here with the names a minute ago, and I'll try to look it up. But there's a lot of corporations. You got to be careful with the names, but there's and the big name corporations that support them with funding. Why? So they won't so they won't protest, so they won't go after them, so they won't plan for one of their stores. They say they don't do it to be attacked and burned down or whatever. Now, I didn't say they do that, burn them down. I want to be careful, but. So they shake these corporations down, the terrorist group, they shake corporations down to support them, and then they get a pass, okay? They get a pass, and they're in the good. They do the same thing with candidates. You have to come and kiss the ring, all right? So presidential candidates speaking at the national, and this is the domestic terrorist Al Sharpton Action Network, convention on Wednesday included Francis O'Rourke, Julian Castro, Stacey Abrams, which we know earlier, Representative John Delaney, South Bend Mayor Pete Buttigieg went and kissed the ring. All right. Now, Hickenlooper, Governor John Hickenlooper from California, Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders, Amy Klobuchar kissed this little jackass's ring, Kirsten Gillibrand, Kamala Harris, Cory Booker, all right? Oh, they're all lining up to kiss the ring, okay? And Democrat presidential candidates are descending on New York City to court Al Sharpton as a National Action Network convention this week, ignoring Sharpton's long history of racism, all right, anti-Semitism, and incitement. This guy is an anti-Semite. He's incited riots. Ferguson, he has incited so many riots in his life. Okay, he is a racist. Right here, every single time they tell you a country divided and we are a divided country, right here, this domestic terrorist, this is where the division in this country comes from. This is a core root of the division in this country. You and I are okay if it wasn't for guys like this. Number 3, here's the domestic terrorist sitting there judging a list. They're all being judged. I'm serious. There's a judgment there. All right. There's number 4. There is the empty shirt, totally empty. He is now in favor of reparations. What do you say? Hey, I can see that now. He's in favor of reparations. Kamala Harris wants a $7,500 or $13,000 pay raise for teachers. These people are whacked. Okay, there is the domestic terrorist standing right there, checking him out. Okay, there's a little shrink-a-dink jackass. I want to see his tax returns. I want his tax returns made public. There's number 5. And there's sister. Stacey Abrams was doing her sister this morning. Let me see if there's any other pictures that... Let's go to the last candidate here, number 10. Do you think Joe Biden is going to get into the race? Do you think so? I don't know. Do you think so? I mean, one day I think he's in. He's the front runner. The next day I'm wondering, is this a way to push him out? Joe released a personal little video. He's not going to go out and go to the attack mode. He released a little personal video. He said, you know what? I understand people's space, okay? I get it. People have their personal space. Let me get to, I think I have another one here with Joe. Number 21. I think it's also MSNBC there. So, Joe says, I get it. The social norms have changed. That's exactly what Biden said. Social norms have changed. You know what? I was always a touchy-feely guy. I was the guy who came in the room. I put my arm around you. I give you a hug. I pat you on the back. I was encouraging. I told you could go do it. That's changed. I'm going to change. I'm going to accept the new social norms, and I'm not going to do it anymore. Okay? No more for me. 3 more have come forward. We are actually discussing patting somebody on the back. Now, there was a day, and we're not talking about inappropriate. There was a day where patting somebody on the back was a reference or was a sign of, patting somebody. Good job, man. Good job. I wonder with Joe Biden if guys will have to stop patting other guys on the ass going in the dugout. I'm just saying. Great hit, man. Come here, let me smack you on the ass. I don't know. I mean, people wonder, why do I do stuff like that? It's just say, man, we've gone crazy, man. We have flat gone crazy, all right? Now, let me tell you something. You go to one of those Democrat rallies, you better shake hands with that daggone lesbian woman. You better not think about putting your arm around her. Those are mean people. Hell, go to one of them Democrat meetings. Them women at them Democrat meetings, they line up, you better shake hands, okay? Fist bump or something. They ain't about no hugging and loving and kissing and nothing like that. So Joe's having a tough time in that group. I've been to that group. I mean, You go to one of them Democrat meetings and they got purple hair and a genitalia-shaped hat on and a nose ring. Stay back. Stay back, man. Stay back. In fact, they're getting ready to come out with inappropriate, eye contact, to say it. So will Joe jump in the ring? I don't know. Maybe Joe will. Now, let's go with number 18, Bernie Sanders. Why will they not treat Bernie as the front runner? Why not? He has raised $18 million. Why will they not? If you watch MSNBC, I'll just give you this right here, okay? You will not find these networks. Give me number 25. I want to go back to this one. I want to go from here to here. See, number 25. Francis O'Rourke raises $9.4 million in 18 days. Okay? You see, Francis O'Rourke is an empty shirt. He has absolutely no policies. He has absolutely no game plan. He has absolutely nothing he can run on. He's running behind everybody else, and he's scraping a little bit off what everybody else is running on. Now, we do not agree. You and I do not agree with Bernie Sanders. He's a socialist. Okay? But Bernie has a plan for his voters. Bernie has plans. Bernie wants to do things. We disagree. We know they're wrong, and we know they will be a catastrophe for this country. Bernie's out there front-running it, but nobody's paying attention right now. If you will watch the media, they are intentionally elevating Buttigieg. They're intentionally elevating Francis O'Rourke. They're intentionally elevating these candidates up to slowly try to bring Bernie down. Now, Bernie's a fighter right now. If it's true, Bernie decided there's only one old white guy going to be in the race. He's trying to move Joe Biden out of the way quick and in a hurry. Because right now, Joe, affectionate Biden is still front runner without actually being in the race. Okay? But why are they trying to move him out? Now go to Bernie Sanders again. Bernie is going to do a Fox News town hall. So Fox says, hey, we want to do one of your debates. And the DNC said no. And then they made up all this BS about Trump getting the questions before Megyn Kelly and Brett Baier on that show. They made up that Trump, they couldn't trust Fox to do a debate. So Fox says, look, we're not going to give away the politics because we're not going to do it. We're not going to give this Democrat campaign away. So we're going to start doing the town halls. CNN, you're going to do a town, I'm going to do a town hall. So Fox is going to do their part, my opinion, to help bolster the Democrats any way they can. But they're not going to lose that town hall dollar or that debate dollar. They're a business. So they're doing their town halls with Martha McCollum, is that her name? And Brett Baier, okay? They're doing their... Now, they're going to do the first one, I think, tonight with Schultz, Howard Schultz, former CEO of Starbucks. So they're going to help independents see that this guy could be a down-the-road independent candidate for president. Then they're doing a Bernie Sanders. Fox is going to do a Bernie Sanders town hall. How many will line up after Bernie? Now, Schultz is not a big deal. How many are going to line up after, I think it's April 15th in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania? Why in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania? Would that be in Northampton County, Pennsylvania? with Northampton County, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, being Northampton County, Pennsylvania, that went Republican for Donald Trump. Is that one of the biggest populated counties in the state of Pennsylvania that went from Democrat to Republican that helped push Donald Trump over the top in Pennsylvania? Is it? I think it is. Now, I'm not saying, well, you know, it's coincidence he's going to be in Bethlehem, but where are they going? Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Oh, yeah, for that Northampton County voter and Pennsylvania socialist voter, and, hey, this guy's going to be on Fox News. So Fox is treating him like, hey, so what's next? Vote a judge on Fox. What's after that? They're going to start picking strategic places. This is, every bit of the media is campaigning and picking strategic spots to hold these town halls, to hold these debates, to hold the convention, to have the candidates in certain states, to check off black, gay, lesbian, moderate, take down corporations, steal the money from the rich. They're checking off every box geographically. No matter what it is, the Democrats, and every bit of the media is in on it, including Fox. They're in on it. Don't believe it. Yes, you love Tucker. All right, he's a great guy. I do too. Tucker's a great guy at night. Yes, you like Sean. Great. Just don't get confused, folks, when it comes to the fixed news network. Anyhow, who's going to be next? I guarantee everybody will line up to get their free Fox News. Then what do? They appeal to the independents. It's a fact. It's a total fact that Fox News' strongest viewers are A, Republican, and 2, the independent voters. Nothing like slamming these town halls past these independent voters. It's got two possibilities. One, some of these independent voters end up liking these candidates. Or 2, maybe they'll find out how damn crazy they are. We'll see. Okay, I don't want to leave without this. Stacey Abrams, folks, let's just go with 26. Let's close there. Stacey Abrams says she's running for something. She's running for something, so get ready, Georgia. Talk a little bit more about that. Now, give me number 1. So we go through every day, and Josh and I look every day to see if we can just find the dumbest, stupidest story out there or something funny as hell. This is from WRCB TV. WRCB TV. Man arrested for shooting at each other while wearing bulletproof vests after drinking. Police say 2 men are neighbors. These guys are neighbors, and were drinking on the deck Sunday. So they're out on the deck Sunday. They're drinking. Charles Ferris is on the left, and Christopher Hicks from Benton County, Arkansas. All right. 2 Arkansas men were arrested on suspicion of aggravated assault after police say they shot each other while taking turns wearing a bulletproof vest. All right, you put the vest on. I'm on the deck. It's Sunday afternoon. There's no football. Football season's over. We live in Arkansas, on the other side of the deck. All right, let's see. Did that hurt? Yeah, that hurt, man. All right, my turn. Oh. I'm your host, BKP. We'll be back. Oh, today's Thursday. What's that mean? That means Friday is right around the corner. We'll be at Circuit World in Blue Ridge Friday morning. Can't wait. Folks, Josh, take them to, that's what I'm going to start saying. Right here on Thursdays. Josh, take them to the Freedom Zone with Candace right after these messages.